Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's time to take a break from flying again and focus on a destination. This time, I'm visiting Glacier National Park in Montana. It is a great place to spend some relaxing time. Oh, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to click on the subscribe button below so you don't miss any of my content from the earth to the sky. My journey to Glacier National Park is a road trip west in Big Sky Country, Montana. Most of the journey was flat, but as I approached the western part of the state, majestic mountains came into view. The scenery change was grandiose and dramatically different from what had seemed like hours of flat prairie land. Snow-capped mountains and creeks dominated the landscape as my altitude increased. This particular area is known for goats that actually come to the side of the mountain during the springtime and lick the rocks for its minerals. I didn't get to see the goats, but there's a lot to see here. It's now time to officially enter Glacier National Park. I'll be staying at a hotel within park limits, and we'll have to pass through the village of Apgar on the way there. It's then a 10-minute drive north on a road called Going to the Sun Road, which is on the east shore of Lake McDonald. Welcome to Going to the Sun Road. Are we in Switzerland or the USA? For my few days here, I'll be staying at the Lake McDonald Lodge. The charming main building is nestled among the trees of the park and serves as the main entry point to the hotel. The lodge consists of a main building with remote dwellings scattered throughout the property. There are runoffs from the mountains, and the hotel has a commanding view right on Lake McDonald. This lodge was built in the year 1913 and features 82 guest rooms. I'm right now in the lobby of the most exquisite one of them all, Cobb House. I'll be staying at the Cobb House, which houses 3 suites, and I've been lucky enough to score a room in this most sought-after building. The Cobb House is a short walk from the main reception area. It has its own lobby for guests to meet in, and the suites are on 2 levels. The rooms are very charming and have an old-world lodge feel with all of the necessary modern amenities needed for today's traveler. The Wi-Fi, I have to admit, was pretty spotty, however. And one of the great things about Cobb House is that it's right on the lake, offering some amazing views. Cobb House is right on the lake and comes with a front porch, so guests have the opportunity to relax in a covered area while taking in some beautiful views of Lake McDonald. Cobb House has a great rustic atmosphere, but it still feels very comfortable at the same time. Welcome to Lake McDonald. For another fantastic view of Lake McDonald, I took a trip to Apgar at the southern part of the lake while remaining in the park. This part of the lake is known for its red rocks seen through the clear water. This is definitely one of the most picturesque areas of the lake, made even more spectacular by the big sky of Montana. This area has a small dock and boat launch for those who want to take a ride on the lake. Apgar consists of a small village where there are some souvenir shops featuring local items. There are also a few lodges in the area where you can spend the night. Let's go back to the resort and check out the main lodge, which is a 3-story building. The lower levels of this building are made of stone, and as the height increases, wood takes over the building's frame. The space is such a unique space because there are many Native American art pieces throughout, but the building itself is in the style of the Chalet in Switzerland. The lodge was first called the Lewis Glacier Hotel before it was given its present-day name of Lake McDonald Lodge. When you're in Montana, this is the place to be. There's direct access from the lodge to the lake as it's situated right on the water. One of the most relaxing places on the water is this spot, where mountain runoff gently flows into the lake. This lake is the largest and the deepest in the entire park, but it's not very full of nutrients, which does not make it ideal for fishing. I hope you're enjoying this video. Can I ask you to please take a moment to consider subscribing to my channel and hit that bell button so that you're alerted as to every time I bring you something new. I've got lots of great content that I'd like to share with you. It's time for dinner at the Belton Chalet, one of the best restaurants in the area. This is a historic railway hotel that has a fantastic restaurant. It is a beautiful evening tonight, and I'm dining outdoors at the restaurant. It was a real delight to find this restaurant. It had wonderful choices on the menu. I'll have the fettuccine, and I'd like to add the elk sausage to that.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Our fettuccine is made from scratch in-house. I hope you love it.
Great. This dining experience was the best meal I had on my trip. I even went back to the restaurant a second time. How can one say no to foods like these? Great service, great food, and the great atmosphere led to an amazing experience. We've got an assortment of local cheese and huckleberry. Really good. Well, I'm a pasta lover, and I'm going to try fettuccine with elk in it. Excellent. The restaurant offers fantastic views of the mountains as well as the active railway right across the street. During my time there, many cargo trains passed by. And to wrap things up, I had a dessert where the south met the north, beignets with huckleberry. After dinner, I went back into the park to check out some waterfalls. The water from these falls is so powerful. Come join me as I try to get closer to the water. There's so much to discover here. There are so many places to discover at Glacier National Park. I just found this very relaxing creek. And of course, being in a national park, the opportunity to get up close with wildlife is phenomenal. I'm only a few steps away from Cobb House, and there's a visitor right in the backyard. Talk about getting close with nature here. Well, I really enjoyed bringing you along with me at Glacier National Park here in northern Montana. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I intend to produce a lot more great content like this. And hit that bell button so that you're alerted as to every time I post something new for you.